Hey, welcome to the Busy People Getting Fit podcast, where fitness meets real life. If you're tired of wasting time on things that don't work, you're in the right place. We focus on quick, effective strategies to improve your health without the hassle. Whether it's saving time, money, or energy, we keep it simple so you can feel better, live longer, and take control of your fitness. I'm your host, Brian White, a CrossFit Level 3 trainer and nutrition coach. Growing up as unathletically as I did, I learned fitness through hard work. Now I'm here to help busy people like you get real results. Let's dive in. Hey, what's up, everybody? Today, we are talking about easing your way into CrossFit. Imagine you've just started at Blue Eagle. You're super excited. You want results. You want results quickly. You want to get into it. You want to hit your workouts hard. You want to come every day because you're loving every minute of it. That is awesome. That is awesome. That's a great mindset to have. It's a great perspective to have. However, we need to back up just a little bit. The example that I like to give is my daughter. My oldest daughter is a swimmer. She's now swimming at the University of Houston. She's on a swimming scholarship. Super proud of her. While she was in high school, she was a state champion. She was nationally ranked. She was all of those things. She was also swimming and practicing in 7 days. She would have 12 to 13 practices a week. And each of those practices was an hour to 2 hours long, depending on the time of day and depending on the day. That is not how she started. You know, when she started swimming competitively, she was 6 years old and she swam twice a week for 30 minutes at a time. And then she did that for a year or two. And then that became, instead of two lessons a week, it was 3 and then 4 and then 4 lessons that were an hour long. And then eventually she worked into 5 lessons a week that were an hour long. And then it just grew over time. Now, we don't have to be take such a conservative route. Ideally, you can come to work out 3 times a week when you first get started. 3 times a week is a great way to ease your way into the program. And when you come, this is not the time in your life when you're starting something new. This is not the time to try to lift more than you've ever lifted before, or to try to move faster than you've ever moved before. We want to ease into it. When I started CrossFit and my coach would say, go grab a barbell, I would grab the lightest barbell I could. So in our gym, that would be the 15-pound barbell, the white one. Go grab that and just focus on moving well. If you're moving well, awesome. Let's add some weight. And then, am I still moving well? That's in the strength piece in particular. Definitely in the warm-up, I'm grabbing that lightest barbell. In the strength piece, I'm still going to grab that lightest barbell and add weight as necessary. There is a problem with going too light. You know, the example that I like to give is if there's a window on the other side of the room and I want to try to break that window, I have 3 options. I have a wiffle ball, a baseball, or a shot put. You know, if I try to throw that wiffle ball, you know, well, I won't get hurt, you know, is kind of the mindset or the mentality of choosing that wiffle ball. Yes, but you're also not going to break the window and you're not going to get any feedback from that wiffle ball. It's just too light. The shot put, obviously, is too heavy, right? We don't want to go too heavy. That can cause injury if we're not prepared for it. But we do want a baseball. We call that your working weight. It's a weight that's heavy enough where you can feel and get your own body feedback, but the risk of injury is very low and you have control of the barbell. That's a phrase we like to use. It is your responsibility to control the weight. Don't let the weight control you. You control the weight. Don't let the weight control you. So once we're at that weight where you are in control, then we want to get as heavy as we can while you maintain control. I don't want you losing control, especially in those early days. So what's the main takeaway, the feedback that I want to give you is if you're starting out, try to come 3 days a week. That consistency is what's going to set the habit. It is more important for you to work out consistently than it is for you to come very few times and go super intense in those times that you come. I like to say, I want you to work out as hard as you can. Yes, I want you to work out as hard as you can, but with a guarantee you can show up tomorrow. So don't go so hard today that you think you might be too sore or too injured or too burnt out to show up tomorrow. The people who show up 5 or 6 days a week, they are phenomenal at this. They are phenomenal at listening to their bodies and saying, hey, I'm not going to set a personal record every single day. There are times when we are going to back off. Now, our programming is designed for you to spend most of those days backed off, only working up to about 80% effort. But we can always get in our own way and we can always go too hard. So what I'm encouraging you to do is show up 3 times a week when you're starting out. Let's see if we can get into that rhythm, into that pattern, stick to that for 6 to 8 weeks. If we've done that for 6 to 8 weeks, then maybe we add on that 4th day of working out in a week. Also, when you show up and are in your workout, grab that lightest barbell, especially for the warm-up. Then when we get to the next piece, add a little bit of weight. Add a little bit of weight where you get some body feedback. You can work on your movement, on your mechanics. And if we're going into a strength piece, even on a quote-unquote heavy day, if you're new to CrossFit, if you're new to Blue Eagle, let's still stay light. Let's not try to set any personal records in the first few weeks that you're here. Okay? Let's move well, and let's just get better a little bit every single day. Hope this helps. If not, send me an email, brian@blueeaglefitness.com, or reply to one of the emails that you're probably already getting from me. I would love to talk to you more. We're going to have goal review sessions every 3 months. Anyway, love to learn more about how you're doing in class. Have a great day. Bye.